All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Random Bible. This is actually a really random verse, so this should be called like Really Random Bible or something. But anyway, okay. So first of all, here's the first thing you need to know: is in ancient culture, like the ancient Hebrews, God's people, their language didn't have a word for our word spiritual. Now think about that. The reason that we have the word spiritual is because we need to like define things by either being spiritual or not spiritual, right? So we'd say like prayer or church, that's spiritual, but throwing a rock or something isn't spiritual. But the reason that God's people didn't have a word for spiritual is because they believed that everything was spiritual. And as you read through Scripture, that's really true. Like everything has some sort of deeper like spiritual meaning. Every word that you say, every thought that you have, every action that you do, every person is spiritual. But a lot of us, we think about things that like, well, that's dumb, that can't be spiritual. And one of the things I think of that I hate is chores. I don't know about you guys, but I just like, there's certain chores I just hate doing. Like dusting, I hate dusting. Because I just, you wipe it off and then it gets all up in your face and falls on the carpet. Or ironing, I hate ironing. I need to get one of the like steamers because I just hate ironing. I would totally iron clothes on my body if they didn't have the warning label that said don't iron on your body. I'm one of those people. Anyway, but I also hate laundry. I just don't like doing laundry. I don't know why. Like, we gotta wash it and then dry it and then fold it and then you just get it out and it gets all wrinkly and weird. So I just don't like doing laundry, and there's nothing spiritual about it. But then last week I was reading the Bible and I read this verse and I thought it was really funny. So this is in John 20 verses 6 and 7, and Ashley's gonna spin around so you can read along with me. So, okay, so here's what it said. This was Peter and John going to the tomb of Jesus after he'd raised from the dead. So it said, Peter arrived and went inside the tomb. He also noticed the linen wrappings lying there, while the cloth that had covered Jesus' head was folded up and lying apart from the other wrappings. Okay, so Peter and John walk into the tomb that Jesus had been buried in. Jesus is resurrected. They go in, his body isn't there, but the cloth that Jesus was wrapped in was there, and his head cloth that Jesus was around his head was there, folded next to the other cloth. So I was reading this thinking, okay, so the first thing that Jesus did when he was raised from the dead is fold laundry. Like, Jesus was resurrected, he gets up in the tomb and he's like, I really should fold this before I go out and totally change the world. So anyway, I thought that was really random, and all that to say, everything you do is spiritual, even folding laundry. And it convicted me, because if I want to live my life and be like Jesus, I guess I got to start folding laundry, because that's what he did. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining us on Random Bible. We'll see you next time.